in, and yeah, we'll give you a slideshow for a little bit. How about that? We'll give you an EVE Online string. Okay, so why is it doing that? Okay, that's, yeah, this. Okay, so we've got a problem here too. God almighty, I hate this thing sometimes. Okay, so where is that? Okay, I know what's wrong with this, because I never brought it back and put it in the thing properly. I've just done it half-assed and it's not showing up, so just bear with me. This is a few little hiccups. Okay, I apologise very much, everybody. Very sorry. That should fix it. I'm going to transition it back in. There we go. That's how you should be seeing them. Okay, so yes, I know. Yeah, I'm learning to sing. This YouTube's teaching me to sing. I sing like shit, actually. It's but I just had to do something while there was no sound. So yes. So who is actually with me? Here we go. Okay, it's telling me that I should be going to bed. Tell it to go and get stuff. I've got to get up tomorrow. I've got a couple of things I've got to go and buy, some computer stuff, and I'm going to upgrade the other computer a bit better so we don't have the problems we had today. And yeah, so you're just getting a bit of a slideshow at the moment. I'm just testing that. But I also want to talk to you about the game and everything like that, because a lot of people don't realise what this game is like. This game is fucking incredible. And I'm saying it, right? The game that I'm talking about is this game. This game is called EVE Online. EVE Online is what they call a sandbox. And if you've ever been inside a sandbox, little kids come up and kick sand in your face all the fucking time. They do. And that's exactly what fucking EVE is like. EVE dead set is a fucking sandbox. You got little kids throwing tantrums all the fucking time, and they come and kick sand in front of your fucking face, and it just pisses you off. It really does. And you're just trying to be normal and stuff like that, going, it's going to investigate later, cool. Yeah, but it's sort of, everything is really well. Oh, I'll send it, if anybody wants to try this game out, please send me your link in my message section. Right, send me a message. I'll put that link in there. I don't know how to send a message. Oh no, actually I know how to do it. Everybody send a message. I'll put it in the description box to this thing. Send a message to this email address and I will actually reply. What's my fucking email address? I don't know what my email address is. How about that? Hang on everybody. I've just got to find out what my email address is. Oh, there you go. I don't even know what my email address is. Oh, God, that's not going to work. Okay, can I copy that? Yes, I can copy the link address. Okay. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to put the email address into the box, everybody, so you all can send me an email. I will answer it, okay? Yeah, so if you send an email to this address, just bear with me a moment, everybody. I'm just getting an email address out here. So you've just all got to bear with me, and yeah, so as soon as I get the email address up, you can send me an email. You send me an email to it for any of these games, and I'll send you the details on how to join up and everything like that. Yeah, and I'll send you a personal invite to my game character, by the way. My game character will send you an invite, and it'll only be one of my game characters, and it'll send you an invite, and you come along, accept it and join up. And if you're interested down the road, we may team up into a corporation and stuff like that, if you are interested in playing the game, because I want a big corporation. Who doesn't want a big corporation? So I'd love all my viewers to join me in this game. Okay, this is not for the other channel, guys and girls. This is just for this gaming channel. If you do want to send me an email for a link to join this game up, right, I will answer it, and I will send you a direct link, and I will send you a personal invite to come along and play this game. Okay, so this is my my new email that is currently set up for this purpose. Okay, I've set this up wholly and solely for this purpose. Yeah, I'm putting it in the box, just typing for a second, guys and girls. So if you send your email link to this email address, I will send you out a personal invite from the game to come along and join me. Okay, so come in the game and actually join me, guys and girls. So if you don't have an EVE account, right, because I am an EVE player, I'm an old-time EVE player. You may get an invite from one of the lower characters, but don't worry, that's actually me. But I think her name's called Litty Miss. So if that's one of my characters, I'll send you an invite, okay? So I've got a few corporations, okay? So I've been a long-time player for a long while, and so those of you that want to join the game and everything like that, and I will actually send you an invite. So it's I'll send you an invite under the buddy program. Yeah, and if you ever decide to join the game, it'd be nice to have some people that are my fans coming in and watching me and stuff like that. And maybe, and let's just say if you come along and join the game, okay, and you join a corporation associated with me, join me. But I send your email address to this email address, and I can send you a personal invite to you, and come along and actually join them. So EVE Online is the game that we are reviewing tonight. So those of you out there, yes, that is the email address you can send it to. That is not my private email, but that is an email that I do use. It's wholly and solely set up for this purpose. So, we've got a few people on. Wow, that's actually working a lot better than the other one. So, it's prettier too. Yeah, those of you out there that are actually watching this feed and everything like that, that email address will get you a link, and you will get a personal invite from me to come along and join me inside EVE Online sometime. You will get an invite into a corporation. There's hundreds of EVE stories, by the way, and I mean hundreds. This game, and I'm not gonna plug it just for the sake of plugging it. I get nothing for giving this game a plug, right? I get absolutely nothing. But the whole thing is, right, this game is most probably the best space game you're ever going to play in your life. But here's the catch. EVE Online has a lot of problems, okay? I think it's because they're trying to advance the game just too fast at any one time. So the bugs get released while they're still buggy, and it takes a long while to fix them. But one thing that pisses me off, right, is actually little things, and this one really pisses me off the most, and I'm very sorry, and I've got to say it. EVE, I think, is trying to con us all, right? So what I've got up here is I've got what it costs to buy Plex. Now I've got to jump onto another screen to do this. I'm going to jump onto another screen to do this. And yes, as you can see here, I've got a calculator up here, right? Now the standard thing is, right, when EVE first came out, the only one they had was a $19.99 deal. Right, $20 in other words, $20 American. You got one Plex. But if you spent more, and they had quite a lot of stuff where you could actually, we've gone on the wrong website again. Where is it? Okay, so the game we are actually reviewing is EVE Online. Alright, so because EVE Online is a bit of a nightmare game sometimes, it is what they call a sandbox. Now a sandbox is pretty much a sandbox. What you go through and everything, and so what we're doing and what we're about to look at now. Okay, now EVE Online, as I said, those of you that send the link, I can't answer those links immediately. I have to actually log into the game to do that, and that takes time, everybody. So I'm sorry that I can't send that invite to you. It will be to you at the end of the show or when you send it. I check it daily, and I always check my emails daily. So especially with this one, because I have got invites, I will send you a personal invite into the game, and if you join, and hopefully we succeed in doing it. But what I wanted to talk about this now is one of the unfortunate parts of Eve. Okay, now as I said before, when you used to buy a plex, you didn't get 500 for 20, you got one. Okay, so one plex costs, or used to cost, $20. So then you had a choice of spending more money. So you jump along and you could spend $500. And for that $500, you'd get 25, 28, 30 plex. Alright? So you got a lot more plex. And I'm pretty sure it used to be you got about an extra 5 plex for spending $500. Right? But now what they've done, they've made it so that when you spend $20, you're only getting 500. So logistically, if you spend 20, then go to 40, you should get 1,000. Now, so notice with this one, right? They're saying, right now, because kids don't work out this math. Kids don't like math. Okay, so effectively, right? Double $20 is $40, which is what we're looking at right here. You can see my mouse; it's looking over there. Now, so you'd think for $40, you're spending double the money, right? Spending double the money, right? But they're saying you only get the 440 plus you get 60 for free. That's how they're doing it. So they're trying to use a bit of fakery, and I'm saying fakery in it, where they're saying, okay, well, do this one and you're going to get 1,100 plex, right? And you watch the mathematics of this goes downhill all the way. Right, so in the old days you'd get 3, you might $40 or whatever. I forget that actual deal. I think you got 3. You spent, I think it was $60, and you got 4 plex. But effectively, they're saying the only thing. So what they've done, they've changed their structure. But what their structure currently does is rip you off. So in other words, 500 plex in the old days, right? You got 1 plex for $20, but they're saying you get 60 for free. But in other words, no. This deal has gone down. It's more expensive now. So it's gone from getting 1 plex for $20, right, then jumping up and buying more plex and getting a free one, then buying even more and jumping all the way up to here, buying $500 worth, and you got about 3 or 4, maybe sometimes 5 extra plex. But this, no, not anymore. So the mathematics, let's have a look at the mathematics. Everybody look at the calculator. Right, so you divide $500 up by $20 and you get 25. So we're going to base everything on 25. So 25 times, all right, $25 times $20. And that's, I hate calculators, I really do. 25. I'm hitting the wrong button. I think I'm still using the other one somehow. So 25 times 20 gives you 500. There you go. So we click over to here and bang, $500. So 20 times 20, right? And they're saying, oh yeah, you get for free. But then if you go and times the plex, right? Now because plex used to get 1 plex for $20, right? So we're going to base the 1 plex on the whole 500 because that's what it used to be. But they've changed 1 into 500 so they can pull this little rip-off off, and I'm calling it a rip-off because it is. Eve, if you don't think, if you don't think that we work this out, the adults work it out really quick. The kids, yeah, they might fall for it, but every parent's going to be aware of it now that's on the game review. And I might not have many viewers at the moment, but I can tell you now over time, yeah, people are going to start seeing that I'm doing definite reviews. And yeah, so like I love this game, but you've got to stop ripping people off. For God's sake, CCP. CCP are the owners of this company, by the way. So there you go, folks. You look at that. 500 plex is what 1 plex used to be worth. Right, so they're saying, oh, we'll give you 440 and we give you 60 for free. They're not giving you nothing for free. In other words, they've jacked the price up. And that's what they've done. They've just jacked the price up. Well, not really. It's the same price. But you're saying that they've jacked the price. How is the price jacked up? Well, they're saying, well, that 1995 now only gets you 440, so it's a price rise, and 60 of them for free. So this is where the con and the rip-off comes into it. So then you spend $40, right? So this time you're only getting, they're saying you get 220, right? What they've doubled that initial 440. So you think, see, a kid's going to think that they're getting a double deal. They're not. All the kid is getting is 100 free plex. They're getting 100. They're saying 220. Right? So then you go up to the next one. So 99. Okay, so that's 5 times 500. 5 times 500 should be 250. Well, on this one, you're only getting 260 free plex. I told you I'll work shit out quicker with me head. So this one you're getting there. So then this one is 10 times. Oh no, hang on, no, 249. Let's say I need to calculate. Sorry, bad time of day, guys. I'm up late. So we have $250 because effectively that's what it is. So 250 divide 250 by 20, which is 19.99. You might as well say equals that's 12.5. Okay, so 12.5, right? So we've got 12.5, and we're basing this on that 500 again, because that was what the original deal was. So we're basing it on the 500. Right, so we're going to go that, which is, oh, I've bloody forgotten already. So let's go back a step. No, it's not working. So we have, you do it the other way. 250 divided by 20. Okay, 12.5. So 12.5, right? 12.5 by 500. Right? You're looking at that and you look at that and you go, hang on. Okay. They're saying we get 1900 for free. So it's 625. So let's put that into memory. Sorry, I'm looking at this from a great distance. So we've got it in memory now. So it's 6,250. Right? So they're saying that we're getting 7,430. So they're going 7,430. Cleared that. 7,430. Right? And then we're going to subtract memory recall. Oh, I didn't do it. Shit. I'm going to have to write this down. I hate calculators. I'm not joking. Memory recall. No. Didn't add it into memory. So I've got to recalculate it again. Sorry about this, folks. So we've got 12.5 times 100. Okay, 6,000. I'm going to copy that. That's the best way. Edit, copy. So then they say that we get 7,430. 430. Subtract, edit, paste, that amount. Right, they're saying that we get there 1,900, but effectively we're only getting 1,180. Right, so we'll come back to now, if we actually times that the right way, okay, so if it really was the proper deal compared to what we originally were getting for it, well, I wouldn't buy a Plex now if you paid me, because you're getting ripped off. And I'm serious, I wouldn't buy a Plex now at all. I'll earn my Plex from now on inside the game, because like this, until they correct this fucking rip-off, I won't be fucking spending a cent. And I'm telling you that, CCP, I'm not spending a razoo until you fix this. And make this like it should be. Yeah, so effectively, okay, so we know 12.5. So we've got 12.5, which is what we would normally get if we bought. It's cheaper to buy fucking 20 Plex. Yeah, fair enough, you get an extra couple. But just buy them as you need them at the moment. Fuck, don't rush out and buy fucking 500 or fucking 15,000 of them. Fuck me. You get ripped off. Big fucking time. So we're going to times that. We're going to times that by 500. So 12.5 times 500 equals we should be getting 6,200. Yep. So if we add that, so we're going to add that 1920. If they're really saying that we're getting it for free, we're getting 1920, we should be getting 8,100. Not fucking 7,420, right? See, what they've done is they've made it look like that you're getting more. Oh, you're getting 500 plex now for 20 bucks. Well, 500 plex inside the game only gets you exactly the same amount that you used to get for 1 plex. 500 plex will buy you a pilot's license. Right, that's for 1 month. Where 1 plex used to buy you a pilot's license for 20 bucks. So effectively, there's nothing free in that. There's absolutely nothing free. It's actually, if they're saying it's free, well, effectively, why aren't I getting 560? Because that's what it should be like. It should be 560. Right, so yeah, don't buy fucking plex, whatever you do. And don't buy fucking plex. Pay your subscription monthly. And those of you that go in, you want to buy it 3 months, what you do, you use PayPal, you go in and cancel it straight away. So you've got a 3 month subscription paid. You cancel it straight away, you get the 3 month discount. And then when it comes time, if you want to keep on playing, yeah, because it costs less money. The more months you go, it costs less money. I pay for 12 months, get it for $10 that a month. And then I can it. And then if I decide to keep on playing it down the road, I'll pay another year just to get the good deal. So those of you out there that are doing this, but it's then you get into the 15,000 one, which I was talking about in my other channel. And yeah, because this one really gets my goat. Okay, it says you get 15,400. So we're going to work on the 500, the originals one that we would have got, because in the old days, right, you would have got 25 minimum. You would have got 25 plex minimum, right, which would have worked out at 15,000. You would have got 15,000 plex. So I think it is 15,000. Yeah, hang on. I've got to work this out again. My calculators, I can't use these mice. So 25 times 20, right, would cost you 500 bucks, right? So, but then if you go to plex, right, if in the old days, that would have bought you 25 plex plus a bonus. You would have got 4 or 5 extra plex. But now they're only saying 500 bucks gets you 1,100? Nah, that's not fucking right. That's not fucking right at all. So let's go, we cancelled that. So we go 25 times 500. So you should be getting 12,000 to 12,500 plex. Right, they're saying that you're getting 4,300 for free. So if we add that 4,300, so plus 4,300, oh no, sorry, 380, sorry. So we got 12,500 plex plus 4,380, 4,380 plex for free. Wow, we should be getting 16,880. We should be getting 16,880. And even then, it's still a pretty shitty deal. Yeah, you get an extra free. So yeah, you're most probably getting, let's calculate, well, 10. That's effectively, if you spend 500 bucks, you might, well, that's saying you would have got 10 plex, but in a way, it's not 10. You're only getting 8 free plex or whatever it works out. But the whole thing is, it's sort of, they're saying, oh, well, 15,000, you're now getting 15,000. You're only getting 2,500 free, effectively. No, you're not even getting that. So we've got that. So we're going to deduct, right? We're going to deduct 16,880. So, but effectively, by their way, they're saying that we've got 15,400. Okay, so we're going to deduct 15,400. 15,400. Plex off that. Oops, too much. Go back one. So we're only getting $1,480 free. So it's a con job. It's a fucking con job. Don't buy Plex at X until they fix this fucking rip-off off. Don't fucking buy Plex. It's the only way to stop them. Eve players over the years have been fucking protesting over shit, and like Eve's the only game that I know of, by the way, folks, where a protest has actually happened inside the game. I mean, it's the biggest protest ever inside a game. It went on for weeks and weeks. We were going around shooting monuments inside the game, and fair enough, they actually destroyed the monuments for us because we weren't able to honour the fallen, is what they called it, and because all the people protested, they fixed the few problems. They fixed some of them, but they didn't fix all of them. But now they're ripping us off with this fucking thing. And I mean, it's a rip-off, everybody. This is a fucking joke. Like, they're trying to make us think that I'm going to, on the next video when I actually review it, I'm going to revisit this, right? I really am going to revisit this. And the whole thing is, it is a bit of a joke that here they are. They're trying to make you think that they're giving you everything. And they're giving you shit. They are giving you absolutely nada. They want you to think. And I'm telling you, kids, before you spend money on Plex, right, go and talk to mum and dad, get mum and dad to do the mathematics. Because in the old days, right, you would have got a lot more Plex, right? You would have got 12.5 flex, or actually in the old days, I think you just get 15, maybe more, right? You did get a lot more, but what they've done is they're making it out as if you're getting more. Because what they've done is they've made one Plex into 500. And then they've turned it around, but no, it's not really 500. It's really only 440 now. So they've raised the price of the Plex without you young kids working it out. So all Eve players, all young Eve players should watch this and get your parents to do the mathematics and send Eve a protest letter, because this is bullshit. You won't be able to do a forum about this, because this is the great thing about Eve. Now, this is another problem. I'm talking about all the problems about Eve tonight. So, one of the problems when you protest inside of Eve, it doesn't see light of day. They kill the feed straight up. They don't want people to know. So the only way we can get our messages out is on YouTube. And because the whole thing is, right, you turn around and you play a game and they say, oh, well, you're getting free Plex. Well, that's not free Plex. They're saying you get 4,800 free Plex. That's not free. You should be, first of all, it should be on top of 12,500 Plex, right? Because 20 times 500 is 12,500. But no, instead they've reduced 500 to 440 to think, oh, wow, we're giving you 60 free. They're giving you nothing for free, because you need 500 Plex to buy a license, a pilot's license, right? So you can't buy a pilot's license. And the object of buying all these so that you could buy, or effectively, spending $500 should have bought you anywhere from 13 to 15 pilot's licenses, right? That you can use at your own whim. You can sell it for in-game cash, but trust me, you get for 500 Plex, you only get enough to buy one pilot's license, which is what it was. One Plex would get you one pilot's license. That's how it's always worked. But it doesn't work like that. It still does in a way, but they're telling you 60 of those are for free. Ha! Bullshit. I don't know. Do I have that bullshit detector? Where's the bullshit detector? I've got to find the bullshit detector. So yeah, it just pisses you off, guys and girls, like when people say that they've actually got a good deal and everything like that. It's not a good deal. So yeah.
Bullshitter alert! Warning! Bullshitter alert!
So CCP, this is what we think of your...
Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert!
So if you think you're getting a really, really good deal off CCP at the moment, everybody, got some really, truly bad news for you. You're not. You're getting ripped off. Because at the moment, CCP is jipping you off. They're making you think that you're getting a really good deal. Oh, it looks so good. You're getting free plex. You're not getting shit. You're getting nothing. And I mean, they're giving you absolutely nothing. It's like a mushroom. Like some governments think that we're all mushroom. They keep us in the dark and feed us bullshit. And I think that's what CCP is. I think CCP thinks that we're all dumb and numb and sort of just crap. When companies do this to you, they need to be exposed. No matter how much you enjoy the game, they need to be exposed. And sort of, yeah, it's sort of, yeah, you've got to pretty much do it and do something about it because, yeah, we're entitled to. We're entitled to do something about it. And, yeah, so I don't know where it is, but I'm just going to try and get it up on the computer at the moment.
Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Bullshitter alert!
Appreciated, but as I said, CCP, your customers are wide awake. They will be wide awake because they need to know that you're ripping them off. There's no good deal about this CCP. All this deal is, right, this is this deal, right? It's just bullshit. And I mean, it's bullshit.
Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Bullshitter alert!
Yeah, so CCP, we've got your number. Because you're trying to fiddle the numbers and think that EVE players are stupid. Well, guess what? They're not. Some of your players are adults. No, actually, a lot of your players are adults. And I can see why someone told me not to buy Plex. It was what actually alerted me to this, by the way. I was telling one of the other boys I was going back into EVE. And they said, don't buy Plex. It's not anymore. It's not fucking worth it. And now I see why. Because in the old days, right, when you spent $500, you got more than 13 plex. You got way more than 13 plex, right? And now they've just made it seem like you're getting a heap, so they don't have to give you shit. And effectively, they're only giving you, let me see, 1,480 plex. That's not much. That's not 4,380 like it fucking says. It says that you're giving us 4,380. How come my calculations say fucking 1,480? Oh, that's right, because what you've done, you've shrunk the amount of plex that you get. So hence you've raised the prices and think your customers won't fucking know. Wake up, CCP. Sitting back over there in your little fucking Iceland country thinking that, oh yeah, the rest of the world is stupid. Guess what? We're not fucking stupid. We're wise to you. We're wise to you. And you think that you think, but I bet your sales have actually gone down because the first thing that I was told when I said I'm going back inside EVE and I'm going to play EVE for a while because I needed to train up one of my characters and I want to take part in one of those tests. So I had to join up again. But when you turn around and fucking pull shit like this, CCP, this is crap. This is crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to send it to CCP and let them watch this fucking video so that they can know that this is what their players think of fucking the deal they're offering on the plex.
Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Bullshitter alert!
So this is a warning to actually all game companies. If you turn around and you try and rip off customers and I find out about it, I'm going to do a review on it. And I'm going to show the customers that you're ripping them off and not actually doing anything for them. So if you know of any other game company ripping people off, send me the evidence first. Send me the original deal. Then show me the rip-off deal that they're trying to pull, like this one. Because this is a definite rip-off. They've lowered the number you're getting, making you think you're getting free stuff so they don't have to give you as much. And they're making it sound, oh, we're so nice, we're giving you 200 for free. Fuck, in that one you're getting 120 for free. 120 for a double up, okay. That one could be considered almost fucking worth it. Then in the other one, they're making you think that you're getting a lot. They're saying, we're going to give you 660 for free. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. And then, oh no, not another bullshit. And the biggest bullshit of the lot. If you are an EVE player, don't be sucked into the plex at the moment until they fix this up. This has to be fixed, right? Oh, but we offer small amounts of plex now so other people can buy it. Yeah, well, okay, that's only good if you want to convert a bit and sell a bit and buy a bit of stuff inside EVE. Won't buy your pilot's license. And see, that's the other catch. Outside of there, if you pay for a membership, it costs you $15 a month. But if you buy a plex and then buy a pilot's license, it costs you $20. That one's been happening for years. We know about every EVE player knows that. You don't buy pilot's license with plex unless you bought it in game. If you bought the plex and earned the plex in game, yeah, you can pay your way through EVE inside the game using plex from inside the game. It takes a lot of work. And as I said, this show's wholly and solely on plex. It's bullshit. I had to do this. I saw this, and when I got told about this, I had to do it, because as soon as my friend told me not to buy plex today, I wanted to know why. Because I thought, well, if I'm going to be reviewing EVE, I've got to go back in and see if they've got any changes. Fuck me, did I find a change. As I said, I've dedicated this whole fucking show to plex. They should, let's see if I can think of an abbreviation. Can't think of one. Plex stands for rip off. Oh, fuck me. And the new standing for plex is
warning. Warning. Bullshitter alert. Bullshitter alert. Warning. Warning. Bullshitter alert. Bullshitter alert. Warning. Bullshitter alert.
So from now on, CCP, everyone's going to know that plex stands for bullshit. And that's what it stands for, pretty much. It stands for bullshit. Doesn't stand for good deal. I can't see a fucking good deal here. All I can see is a rip-off. I got into the game and I thought, fuck, they've made a mistake. I was going to contact them, actually. I had fucking 1,000 plex. Yeah, what the fuck? I got 1,000 plex. How can I had 2 plex. How can I have 1,000? I said, there's been a glitch. And I really was going to give them a note and say, look, I don't know what's going on, but somehow your computer's fucked up and given me 1,000 plex instead of, I only had 2. But now I know why. Because they've changed the value of plex. $19 used to get you 1 plex. So 1 plex. Okay, so $19, that's why I'm basing everything on that $19 figure, because that's how much a plex used to cost. So a plex value should be $500, straight up. It's not, you get nothing for free. Don't believe that bullshit, everybody. You're getting $120 on the $39 deal. Then you look at that one and you go, hang on, what's going on here? You're getting $360 on that one. Wow, that's not really good. So we are getting ripped off. And that one, oh fuck, yeah, we're getting ripped off on that one. But we're definitely getting ripped off on the $500 deal. Right, that's a definite rip-off. If you are an EVE player, folks, don't get gypped. Please don't get gypped. Because that's all it fucking is. It's a big rip-off. I need a rip-off alert too, I think. Anybody wants to make me a rip-off alert, I'll play it. Yeah, so, rip-off, rip-off, rip-off. Yeah, CCP, you've done some fucking bad shit over the years, CCP, but this one takes the fucking cake. This one takes the fucking cake. This is a fucking joke. Oh, but our artwork's nice. Yeah, it is. The artwork's beautiful. But it's nothing more than a fucking rip-off. It is nothing more than a fucking rip-off, CCP. And sorry, I forgot to transition it back over to there. All this time you've been looking at that fucking screen. Sorry about that, guys and girls. But yeah, you look at the $500 deal, and you go back and say, okay, well, $500. Well, that should be worth 12.5 plex. So you calculate what a plex used to cost was $19. Yeah, and thanks, man. I work with audio every day. I just don't get the time. So the whole thing is, you've got to stop ripping off your customers. You think that we're dumb enough to believe this shit? I'm the first one with the guts to stand up and talk about it, CCP. This is bullshit. Right, you fix this up and I'll come back and I'll do a new review saying, okay, they've woken up, apologise. And I tell you now, you deserve to apologise to your customers. Because this is a fucking joke. Nothing more than a joke. And I've got to admit, over the years I've spent $500 on Plex, and I won't deny it. But that Plex has lasted me over a year paying for my subscriptions and buying stuff inside the game that I needed to advance. Like, i.e. really expensive knowledge books, which just can't come by. You need them pretty hard, quick sometimes, and that's one of the reasons people use Plex. And that's to advance the knowledge. But it's bad enough you've got to buy the knowledge, learn the knowledge, and then you only let people study for so long and do things like that. Yeah, there's no equality. Oh, no. No, Plex, what Plex does, right, it gives you, Plex is more for getting extensions of time. Some players wholly and solely earn the Plex inside. They earn the ISK, which is the currency, and then they go online and they buy the Plex that some people are buying on the outside. They're selling them inside. But see, what happened is there was a lot of robberies, and I'm talking real world robbery going on inside EVE Online. What they were doing, they were going in and they were actually stealing Plex. They were deliberately shooting down ships. I think it still goes on. I really do think it still goes on. But this stops that a little bit, because some kids will still be stupid enough to carry Plex. But yeah, the whole thing is, it's sort of, there were real life criminals going in, killing people inside EVE. And yeah, it sort of really sucked. It truly did suck. These people going inside EVE and they were stealing Plex from people, killing them. They were travelling with Plex, and used to be that you used to be able to buy a Plex and you could travel with it. And then people realised that you could sell it on the outside on other websites, and they were selling it for real money. So in other words, there was actually a real criminal element inside EVE there for some time. And it was a real inside criminal element. And how bad it is now, I don't think it's going to be as bad now. But yeah, the whole thing is, it's sort of, you've got to turn around and you've got to say, okay, well, this is that, that's that. But yeah, that was one of the things, that reasons I left EVE, was because of the element that had actually grown inside EVE. They were actually using EVE to commit real crime. They were stealing money very sneakily by stealing like plex, which is a currency. It was an in-game currency, but this in-game currency has value on the outside. And people can sell their own plex on there any way they want. And they just deliver it to the people that buy it. And then what they do, they know who they're sold it to, and then they go and shoot them down again and collect it again. It was a true criminal organisation. And they were making big bucks out of it, big bucks. A lot of players turned around and complained. And, they sort of... Yeah, that's exactly what was happening. I think this is why they changed the plex system. But the whole thing is, it's sort of... Oh, they weren't PvPing them. They were just shooting them down. It was... You'd only have to leave jitter, and you were shot down in a fucking heartbeat. You'd lose everything. You'd lose your ship. You lose everything in your hull. If you ever see an orca, if you're an Eve player and you ever see an orca just sitting outside Eve, yeah, watch out. Just check, come out in your pod first, see if it's there, because if that orca's there, they're going to pop you. You never travel with plex inside Eve. They'll shoot you down and steal it. You keep it in stations. It's sort of, you never leave it. Once you've got it, you only ever, if you want to use it in jitter, you only ever open it in jitter. You'll get the better dollar for it in jitter, by the way. But you only open that package when you're inside jitter, and you don't take that money out of it when you're in jitter. Because you'll get popped, and I mean they'll pop you. And they'll steal your plex. So, like all games, there's always problems, but a real criminal element actually happened inside Eve. Whether or not it's still there, I don't know. It was actually the reason I left. And because you just couldn't play the game, this was actually becoming extremely brutal, as Lumen is saying there, and it was extremely brutal. And the thing is, I'm hoping that it has stopped now, but I'm only in there now just bloody doing stuff for training and stuff like that, so I can fly some big ships, and that's all I'm doing. I don't care if I actually play the game pretty much all the time. I just buy and manufacture, so I don't even need to leave the station 95% of the time. And because I'm building up and building up and building up, I've got other characters that run around and do stuff. But I've got main characters, but they're just either traders or they're bloody... I've got characters that are traders, I've got characters that are industrialists. They just don't leave stations. They just stay there. And I've got characters that fly deep space out in fucking nullsec and out in zero sec. But because you got 3 characters and that, so yeah. But the whole thing is, it's sort of... Eve is a great game, except for when CCP does pull shit like this and rips people off. So you see, you got to get your fucking act together. You really do. Stop ripping people off, apologise for it, and I mean apologise for it. And because, like, if you keep on ripping people off, blokes like me are going to start standing up and start doing something about it. So I'm going to call this show to an end, because I've already done, this is my second show for the night, and I think I've done 2 hours on this show already. So, it's sort of those of you out there that are following this feed and stuff like that, thank you for your patronage. I really do appreciate it. And so those of you that want to go inside a game that's pretty beautiful inside, and I mean it's beautiful, it's a good game. Like that scene you're looking at now, that scene is from a real battle that actually happened inside Eve. 2 giant corporations fought each other, and it was massive. It was fucking incredible, and I mean it was incredible, everybody. It was like, a lot of people just sat back and watched it. But the whole thing is, it used to be a brilliant game, but it needs a bit more control. This sandbox thing needs to stop. And I mean it needs a bit more control. And but the whole thing is, it used to be one of the best games that I ever got into when I first got into gaming, and it was a beautiful game. But now I'm making my own. I'm building my own game, and when it gets a bit further on, I might let you know what it is as well, and you might want to come in and play my game. But the whole thing is, it's sort of what goes on inside a game is supposed to be good and fun. And the problem is, a lot of these people playing this game, right, are kids. And they're the ones that are getting popped. Oh, but don't worry, adults are getting popped as well. And you should be able to go inside a game and enjoy it and have fun. But at the moment, yeah, well, CCP's ripping you off. It looks like the elements inside Eve have slowed down. We've still got our ganking. That's something else I'm going to do, a show about ganking inside Eve and stuff like that. But there's other stuff I want to review. But I wanted to do this whole show on Plex because I couldn't believe that when my friend said don't buy Plex, I found out why very quickly, and that's why I dedicated this whole show to Plex. Because when you buy something, you expect to get a good deal. If they're telling you getting 4,380 for free, you should be getting 4,380 for free on top of the 12,500 you should be getting in the first place. But all it's done is they've just made the numbers look bigger so that young kids don't see it. The young kids still think they're getting a better deal, but guess what, kids? You're getting ripped off big fucking time. Because all this fucking deal is nothing but...
Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Bullshitter alert!
Yeah, so it's still worth a good game. Go and have a try. You can fly the Alpha State for free. You can build your character up in knowledge for free until you can't go any higher. You can only fly basic ships, but that's okay. That's one of the good aspects of Eve, right? The fact that they can do it. But those of you that send that email link to me, I will get into Recruit a Friend and I will send you a personal invite. So come along and join me. Join me inside Eve Online because, yeah, it's not a bad game. It's really not a bad game at all. But it does have its problems like Plex. Yeah, earn the Plex. Take it easy. It can take a long while to learn a game. So thank you very much for all joining me, everybody. And... oh no, that's actually just Eve Online images. I found them online, so I just copied them, and yeah, it's sort of they're free royalty-free stuff that's on net. So they're just so that you guys can actually see what sort of graphics inside the game. It's quite brilliant. If you're into space games, Eve Online is the most probably the best. I haven't looked at Star Citizen. I'm about to look at Star Citizen, but I want to spend a little bit of time inside Star Citizen before I do a review on it, because I need to see what the game is like. I'm currently in the moment of processing to set up with VR and go into Eve Valkyrie as well and check out Eve Valkyrie and everything. Dust 154, never bothered with Dust 154, but I am going to look at Dust 154 down the road. I'm looking at other games at the moment, and oh, by the way, if any of you out there are buying a Game Boy for your kids and stuff like that and everything like that, buy them a game called Super Smash Brothers. Fucking unreal. Good little game, by the way. Good little game. So if you're getting Game Boy 3DS, by the way, not a bad thing, but don't be surprised. This is to the game companies. If you've got a game out there and you're pulling a rip-off, yeah, I'm going to expose it. But if you're looking after your customers or whatever, and oh yeah, I do, but I'm not going to be bought. I'm always going to be an honest fucking man. I'm always going to tell you the fucking truth about something. And I like when I just said about Super Smash Brothers, it's a fucking good game. It really is. I love it. I only got into it because I had to learn how these things work, because I'm studying how to make games. And, mate, I'm addicted to the little thing. I've got my own 3DS now and I play it. Don't play it every day, but I do play it if I want to break and I'm travelling. Say if I'm going to the doctors, I'll take my 3DS with me and I'll fucking play a game. But, yeah, there's a lot of games out there. I'll get to them as I play them. But I'm going to review them and I'm not going to hold back. So if you're watching this show for the first time, yeah, and you want a good laugh and you want to see that I'm going to wholesalely rip into a game that I love dearly, and I love this game dearly, but when I see a problem in it, I'm going to speak up. So, yeah, the whole point is, everybody, you need to learn that this deal that they're offering is shit. it's not as good as they say. So anybody out there that says, yeah, it's a good deal, oh yeah, well, you need to do the fucking math. And if you can't do the math or don't want to do the math, get your mum and dad to fucking do the math for you. So all of you out there that have joined me tonight, thank you very much for your time and your patronage. Very greatly appreciated, by the way. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And when you do subscribe, don't forget to click the little bell. Because if you don't click the little bell, you won't be getting the notification. Now, I am going to actually review the game itself. You might find that the game itself, the review I give the game itself is a brilliant one. And I will tell you now, I love this game with all my heart and all my soul. I think it's the best game I've ever played. But when it comes to stuff like the plex, I had to dedicate this whole show to the plex because this needs to be corrected. And anybody out there that watches the video, you have to agree with me. You can't rip off your fucking customers. You used to offer one plex for fucking $20, right? So you've turned one plex, and the value of 500 plex is worth one plex, the old one plex. So everything should be based on that 500, and that's how you should do your mathematics, everybody. A plex is worth 500, right? 500 plex. So as you said, like if you're getting all this shit for free, you're not. Don't fall for this bullshit. They're saying that you're getting 4,000, you're only getting 1,400 something. So don't fall for the con job. And as I said, if you're a good game out there and you've got a good game, but if you've got a bad product, yeah, trust me, I'd give my own game a bad product, a bad rap if it was bad. I would. I wouldn't even hesitate. Saying, oh, it's a great game, but watch out, we've got some faults in it. I'd do that to my own game. Because the whole thing is, I want to tell the truth here, and this is the truth. I had to dedicate this whole show to plex. I had no choice that I had to dedicate this whole show to plex. Because when I see a rip-off like that, that's a joke. So everybody out there, thank you very much for joining me. See me in the next show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you around. Don't forget to link up through the video. I'll send you a link from my account, and I'll send you a personal invite to come and join me inside Eve. So those of you that want to play inside Eve, send me a link to my email address there, and I will send you a personal invite. Thank you very much for joining me in the show. And as soon as I find this end button, I'm stopping. So I'll catch you all later. See you in the next show. Bye.